Hello, I'm Jim from Come Play With Us, and in this video I'm going to be playing the new Cthulhu Death May Die standalone expansion, Fear of the Unknown. Now, I don't want to spoil any of the new episodes in this expansion, so I will be playing an episode from Season 2. I'm going to be playing Shootout at the HP Corral, which is Episode 4 from Season 2. I think that will nicely demonstrate how the new expansion can be used with the season 1 and 2 content, while at the same time kind of demonstrating all the new features and stuff of the expansion. I will be playing, however, with one of the new old ones. Now, I'm going to be playing, disclaimers here. A lot of the stuff I'm going to be playing with is Kickstarter exclusive, so don't expect some of this stuff in the retail box. Of course, how the expansion plays the new mechanics will be available in the base box that you'll be able to get at retail. But the Elder one that I'm playing with, I'm going to be playing with Nug and Yeb, which is a Kickstarter exclusive, comes in the unknowable box. So they're kind of a unique Elder one in that there's two of them, and you can actually mix and match. So I'm using Yeb as the Elder one, and then Nug will be the secondary monster. So there are no other monsters in this with this Elder one. There's just the two of them. And so if you play with Nug, for instance, as the Elder one, you would just these are double-sided, so you would just play with that's the final stage. But you would just flip these over, and you would play Nug. You could play Nug as the Elder one, and Yeb as the secondary monster. Okay, that's how so they're kind of unique in that way. And so Yeb goes on this new influence track that comes just for this Elder one. So there's an influence track here for this Elder one. And Nug will stay there. So neither of them will actually be on the board during this scenario. Yeah, so I'll kind of explain how this works as we go. But basically, the cards will push this monster to go around this in a circle, and every time he moves to a new circle, he'll execute this ability that's on the circle. And then there's also these symbols that get triggered by the Mythos cards, and so when those get triggered, you'll have to do these things. So that's a little wrinkle with this one. So it should be quite interesting there. Very, very different from the typical Elder ones, and quite different from even the ones in the base box. Okay, so the new expansion bits, you'll see there's this new side piece here that we have. I've drawn two random, so you'll get in the expansion, you get a full deck of these I don't know what they call these, unknown monsters. Okay, and it includes the season 1 and 2 monsters, and so this is a way to get more different types of monsters into the game. And these are drawn randomly, so I've drawn two randomly. So the ones I've got is a Dole. This is a season 3 monster. This comes in the base box, so that's this thing. This nasty looking thing. He's over there. And I drew Grokos, which is a Kickstarter exclusive monster. That is not part of any of the scenarios. This monster is just one of the unknown monsters they include in the Kickstarter extras. So that one will only show up, at least I think it would only show up in maybe it shows up in the lost episodes or something. But this one will, as far as I know, will only show up as one of these monsters. And so the other new features you'll see on the new monster cards is they have a pool now because of the fact that you have two sets of cultists now. But the pool it'll tell you what the pool should be. So even though you have two sets of cultists now, the pool should be 10. So you should only have 10 there, and it tells you the pool of each month. This is very useful if you store your minis like I do. I just throw all my minis in a bag, so it's very useful to know how many there should be. So that's great. And then with the Shootout at the HP Corral, we got these two monsters. We've got the Hunting Horror and the Bakrug. Now the interesting thing about just the way this worked out with the scenario I picked and the kind of the monsters that came up is that my pool of monsters is quite small. So I don't have a pool Like the cultists, we have 10, so that's normal. But then this, of course, Nug's not on the board. Hunting Horror, there's only, I believe there's only 2 of those. And Balkrug, there's only 1 of him. There's only 2 of these Grokos, and there's only 1 Dull. So even though, with this expansion, you typically see more monsters on the board, if you're playing with this, I'm actually going to have very few monsters on the board, but they're all really big. So this is going to be an interesting scenario where we're fighting big monsters, but there won't be a lot of them. Okay, so that's kind of the new stuff here. So there's a counterbalance to having extra monsters here, and that is the relics. Now, at the beginning of the game, what you're going to do, it's as usual, you're going to draw your insanities, but you will also pick a relic for each of your characters. And this, the relics I'm using are also Kickstarter. Well, actually, more than Kickstarter. I'm using the Ally relics for one of them. So this is an add-on. This was a Kickstarter add-on. So I've got the snake here. So this is a new kind of a relic that you have to get the add-on for. But I thought I'd show it off. So they've got the snake here, and once I'll go through all the abilities later, but I just kind of want to explain the new mechanics to start. And this is pumpkin. This one's also part of the Kickstarter extras, and this is kind of like a more typical relic where it's an item. And I'm playing with 2 Kickstarter extra characters. I want to play with these because the characters that came in this Kickstarter are actually, there's some quite unique ones that have starting components. So that's something a little different from the typical ones from seasons 1 and 2, even the Kickstarter extras. I don't recall that they had components with the characters. And even the base box, has just regular characters. I don't know about season 4. I don't have season 4 yet, so anything I'm talking about excludes season 4. I haven't gotten that one yet. I'm waiting for that at retail. But Anita here starts with a spell, so that's kind of interesting. And Robert starts with this slaughter track. I'll explain those things later, but I'm going to go over the scenario first and what we're trying to do here. Okay, so in this scenario, I'll just kind of read the flavor text here. So for this scenario, legends say something evil is buried here, some artifact best lay undisturbed. They're stories of spirits, restless and mean, stories of heroes who shot guns and enforced the law. Those heroes never fought the darkness, though. They never saw the things that we saw, but they will now. Okay, so in this scenario, to disrupt the ritual, we want to destroy the artifact. And if we've dealt 20 wounds to the artifact, it is destroyed, and the ritual is disrupted. And then when the other one advances, if the artifact is not on the board, nothing happens. If the artifact's on the board, then we move it 1 space towards the caves, which are up here. And if it's already in the caves, advance the other one an extra space without triggering effects for this extra space. So it'll move, the other one will move faster to getting on the board. And the special actions we will have in this scenario, we'll got the dig one. So while in a space without a dig token, make a roll, add 1 green die per dig token on the board. If you get 6+ successes, place the artifact token in your space. Otherwise, place a dig token in your space. It's going to be digging around looking for this artifact. And then the other action we have is destroy the artifact. So while in a space with the artifact, make a roll. Each success deals 1 wound to it. This doesn't count as an attack. So then, we got basically we're trying to find the artifact and destroy it. That's this scenario. And we start down here. And I guess we can just explore around. We're not going into any typical place. But we got some monsters on the board. So we've got the hunting horror here. The hunting horror, if it survives an attack, the attacker loses 1 extra sanity from the roll. So we really want to kill it, and it's got a lot of health. All the monsters in this scenario have a lot of health. Up here we've got the Balkrug here, and investigators must take a stress for 1 wound if they can't, or 1 wound if they can't take a stress to attack it. So we gotta take stress to attack that. So we gotta make sure we're holding on to that. And the Dole here, which is also in the caves up at the top there. This guy's tough. I played him in one of the new episodes. Doles move 2 spaces toward when it attacks, each success deals 2 wounds instead of 1. So these guys do lots of damage and they have lots of health. And then these guys, when they're destroyed, they place fire tokens. Yay! And I believe the other ones do too. Um, so when Yeb and Nug advance, we're going to summon 2 cultists at the nearest gate, and then we're going to move Yeb 1 space on the influence track, so that's here. So he'll move here, and then and then we'll trigger whatever that action is on that space. So that's what he's doing. And that's it. That's all for the monsters and the kind of board and special actions and stuff. Okay, so let's take a quick look at the 2 characters I picked. I got Anita here. So her little saying here is turning an enemy into an ally is the peak of strategy. Magic helps. So her special ability, or her signature ability, is you start the game with the command spell card, and when you rest, if the command spell is discarded, I can take it again. Okay. And just I can't get everything into the shot here. So normally, you tuck these things over in the sides. But these go, I'm going to put them on the bottom here, either on this side or that side, and hopefully we can get everything in the shot. So what does this command spell do? As a special action, make a roll against a monster in your space. If you roll successes equal to or higher than their remaining health, you can take the monster ally side of this card and place the monster figure on it. So basically, we're taming monsters, I guess. And then so when attacking, gaining a green die, when the monster figure on this card is summoned, take the command spell side of this card. So when, if the monster gets summoned, it's going to get summoned off this card back, basically. So that's cool. We'll see how that works. And then she's got Arcane Mastery, which lets her use the Elder Sign as a success. That's the starting. And then Stealth, which means when she moves out of space with a monster, she can leave one behind. Or one won't follow her. And then Robert, let's just say old skills are very much alive and leave it at that. Okay, so his signature skill is Cold Blood here. So when you kill the second enemy in a turn, heal 2 stress and advance your slaughter track. So this is the slaughter track up here. So he's got this slaughter track. And basically, the slaughter track, when you get to these special spaces, you gain 1 level in one of your skills. So we're pumping up skills in this one. So that's pretty cool. And then, as we level this, it does even cooler things. And then he's got the marksman skill, which means he can attack from 1 space away. And then he's got arcane mastery as well. So we both have the arcane mastery. And then the insanities we have. So Anita here has got autophobia. If there's at least 1 other investigator in your space, heal all your stress. Otherwise, take 2 stress. Then heal 1 stress for each companion you have. Okay, so she wants to be with people. And then Robert here has hallucinations. So if there are no monsters in your space, move the nearest monster to your space. Otherwise, move 1 monster in your space 1 or 2 spaces away. Okay, so he wants to be in spaces with monsters. You can push them away. Otherwise, they come to him. So that's kind of interesting. Okay, and so Anita here has got the snake. So the snake, once per turn, an investigator in the same space as Celeste has 1 free reroll when attacking. Okay, so the snake gives you a free reroll when attacking. And Robert here's got the pumpkin. Any wounds you take may instead be applied to the pumpkin as wound tokens. This still counts as you taking wounds, and the pumpkin cannot be healed. When the card transformed, move the wounds from here to the other side. Okay, so the pumpkin just soaks up wounds. That's a bit of a shield for you. Okay, and so how these artifacts work, they're the counterbalance to the extra monsters. And then you'll see it shows here the kind of levels here. So once you get to level 3 here, then the artifacts level up and they have a better ability on the back. So they're really cool. Okay, another disclaimer here. There's a lot going on in this scenario because I'm using all this Kickstarter stuff. There's lots of special ability stuff. I'm bound to miss something. I'll try, when I do the editing later, I'll try to catch if I didn't do anything wrong, and I'll note it in the video, but apologize ahead of time, but there's a lot going on in this video. So I'll do the best I can. We got a nice reference card here for the allies. So the allies, it just gives you a setup. So allies start in their investigator space. And the rules, so when an investigator moves, any allies in their same space may follow. And then investigators that own an ally have access to a once per turn. As a free action, you may move the ally up to 3 spaces. Okay, and then when you die, the ally goes away. So they're pretty simple to play with. Yeah, I'm not sure Robert was the best choice for this scenario, given that he's more of a control character. He likes lots of enemies. We're not going to have a lot of enemies, but I guess he can go after the cultists. So Nita's my first player. So let's see what we want to do here. So I guess we really just want to dig. So might as well just start digging. There's no reason to take out the monsters, really. So that action is while in a space without a dig token, we make a roll, and then we add 1 green die per token on the board, and then if we have 6+ tokens, we place the artifact token. So I guess we're just going to be digging every time, so we can get the tokens on the board and get closer to that success. So that's what I want to do, and I guess I'll just take a brief second here for those maybe who've never played this game to go over quickly how the round structure works, and I guess I'll explain some rules as we go. So the typical turn sequence here is investigators take 3 actions. There's only kind of 5 to choose from here. We could run, which lets us move up to 3 spaces. Enemies follow us, and then if we run across fire, we have to add that fire to our player board. We can attack, which makes rolls against the enemy in the investigator space. We can rest, safe space only, so no monsters in the space, and that lets us heal a combination of 3 stress or wounds. And we can trade with investigators in the same space as us, or the episode actions, which are these 2 actions here on the episode reference card. Then after the investigator takes their actions, they draw a mythos card. And then, we resolve the card. Then we investigate or fight. So if there's no monsters in our space, we get to draw one of these discovery cards. If there are monsters in our space, then they will attack us. And then once we're done that, we resolve the end of turn. So we do end of turn effects. We roll for fire if we have fire on us, and then discard them. We check the mythos discard pile. There's a Elder Sign on there. I think it's an Elder Sign. And if there's 3, if you got 3 of those, then the other one moves, and then we do all the other one effects. And then we check if the other one's summoned. If they are, then we activate them and put them on the board. And then there's Elder One end of turn effects. And that's it. That's the basic round structure. It's a pretty simple game. So flows quite nicely. Okay, so first action I'm going to do is this dig action. So because there's no dig tokens on the board currently, we're just doing the normal checks. So attacks, dice checks, everything work the same way in this game. You always roll 3 black dice, and then which have, either they have elder signs on here, which trigger special effects. So normally they don't do anything. You have these exclamation marks, which are successes. And you have these insanity symbols that move your insanity track up. Okay, so you're always going to roll these 3, and then you'll get, over the course of the game, you'll get bonus, these green dice that you can roll, and they don't have insanity tokens. So you want to roll more of these in the black ones, because if you go fully insane, you die and you're out of the game. Of course, the only way to level up is to get insane, so you're kind of balancing that in this game, like how insane you go because you want to level up, but you don't want to go too far that you're out of the game early. And generally, you are going to lose investigators in this game, so it's not a bad thing, but you can't lose them too early. You can't lose them until the old ones are on the board and you're attacking it. If you lose an investigator before the other one comes out onto the board, then you lose the game instantly. So, okay. So I'm not going to get 6 successes, but really just 3 blanks. Really just rolling to see if we get insanity. So that will just put a dig token down on this space, right? I think that's how that works. Otherwise, just put a dig token on my space. Okay, so that's my first action. So I got 2 more actions. So Anita here, she has stealth. Maybe she'll want to take, I guess she could try to take care of these guys, but I'd rather Robert take these guys out. So you know what she could do? She could move here. You know, I can't forget my snake's ability here. Once per turn, an investigator in the same space as Celeste has one free reroll when attacking. Oh, when attacking. So I'm not gonna. You know what? Should I? You know what? I'll leave the snake behind because Robert will shoot these guys with his marksman skill, and then the snake will let him do free rerolls. And Anita's just gonna use her second action to move here. You can move up to 3 spaces, but she's just gonna move here. And then she's going to dig again. And now I get to add 1 green because there is a dig token on the board. And yeah, I got 2 successes, so not 6, obviously, but still no insanity, so that doesn't, my track doesn't move up. And I just get to put another dig token down. So I got 2 dig tokens down. Okay, that's the end of her turn. So now we're going to draw a Mythos card. So, okay, so this is one of the new features of the game. So this is unknown behavior. These cards trigger the unknown monsters here on the side. So you just match the symbol up, so it says move the nearest monster with that symbol 2 spaces towards you. So on this board, that is the Grokos. So the Grokos is moving 2 spaces towards me. So it will move 1, oh, sorry. 1, these are 2 spaces here. 1, 2, so it's moving here. Okay, and then you have to draw another card, so. Oh, I can draw another one. Okay, so it's the same monster, and it's gonna move 1 space towards me. So they can move quite fast sometimes. So if I shuffled a bit better. Okay, here we go. Mending. Remove 1 wound from the artifact for each cultist in its space or a space adjacent to it. So this does nothing right now, so it's a good time to draw this. And there's no elder symbol, so that's good too. Doesn't move us towards moving the elder ones forward. And now the last part of the turn is the investigator fight. There's no monster in my space, so I get to investigate. So when you're investigating, you just get to draw one of these discovery cards. So what do we got here? We've got Dual Revolver. This sounds good. It has an ivory handle. Looks like it belongs to a pair. If you have the ebony revolver, you may discard it to claim Gerald's revolvers. If you do not, you may claim the ivory revolver. Okay, so I guess we're claiming the ivory revolver then. It's free. Usually you have to pay stress for these things. So the ivory revolver is on this side, so you would tuck it under the left side. I'm going to put it here just so we have it in view of the camera. What does this thing do? So it says gain a green die when destroying the artifact or making an attack. If you have the ebony revolver, you may discard it and take the Gerald's revolver side of this card. Awesome. Okay, so that sounds pretty good. Okay, so that's the end of her turn. And you'll see now that with this board here, it gives you a rundown of what happens at the end of the turn now. So we now do end of turn effects, which there are none. Fire, if we had fire, we'd roll for fire. Check the Mythos discard pile for these 3 symbols. We don't have any of those yet. And then we check the other one. The other one is not going to be summoned. Elder one end of turn effects are not on the board, so that's not going to happen. So that's the end of her turn, and now we go to Robert's turn. So the same thing, he'll get 3 actions. So now he's got the marksman ability, and he can take, so that means he can attack these guys from this space, and the snake is going to allow him a free reroll for one of those attacks. So, you know, we're beginning of the game here, so it's got no, well, let's see, this marksman skill, yeah, so there's no bonus dice here until we level it up. So it's just a straight up 3, and then the cultists don't do anything special, so they've got 2 health. So just shoot him. We got 2 successes here, 3 because he's arcane, so he gets to use one of these elder symbols as well as a success. So technically got 3 successes, but he only needs 2. That takes out cultists, and nothing happens when you take these guys out. So that's his first action. Second action, gonna shoot at the second one. Okay, so he got the 2 successes he needed, but he got the sanity as well. So there's a couple things that happen here. So first, we'll eliminate the cultists. So we took out the 2 cultists. Okay, so a couple things here. So sanity. So when we got the sanity symbol, we got to move up one on the sanity track, or insanity track. And then his special thing, cold blood, when you kill the second enemy in a turn, which we just did, heal 2 stress, so he's at full stress, so that's not going to help. And advance your slaughter track. So the slaughter track's moving up. Cool. Yeah, another thing I should mention is you can burn stress or increase your stress to re-roll dice. And you can do that as much as you want until you're out of stress. That's kind of the main use of stress. The other thing you use stress for is on the discovery cards. It's a currency almost. You'll get to pay for things with stress. Okay, so we've used 2 of his actions. He's just got 1 action left. And I think we'll just put him... what do you want to do with his 3rd action here? Can't dig because there's a token in my space. I'd have to go here. And this guy can follow. Can that guy follow? No, that's... Yeah, I think this guy can follow anybody. Rules. When an investigator moves, any allies in the same space may follow. So he can follow anybody. It doesn't have to be just Anita there. So, I think I'll just move him. Is there, what? There's probably no advantage to moving me up there. What I'm worried about is this monster moving down on me and then not being able to draw a discovery card. Because that could happen. And we'd like to draw those cards, but if I'm getting Anita to be kind of like the digger, and then he'll kill guys because every 2 he gets to move his slaughter track up. It's kind of how we want to go. But if I don't move, I don't really have anything else to do this round. I can't heal because I'm at full health. I can't do either of these actions. I can't trade. Yeah, so I'm just gonna move. The snake can follow me. I'll just do that, and then we're gonna draw we're pushing our luck here. Hope this guy doesn't move on to me. Okay, so we've got the first card with this symbol. So when we get 3 of these, the other one's gonna move. So each investigator takes 1 stress and loses 1 sanity. Okay, and then I usually just kind of play them in the discard pile with the symbol facing out like that, so they kind of show out. Okay, so we each got to take a stress and we lose a sanity, which is not a big deal at this point in the game. You kind of want to lose a bit of sanity at the beginning of the game so we can level up our skills. Okay. So we're done the Elder card. Now he's no monsters in his space, so he can draw a discovery card. Oh, we got dual revolver. He's got the ebony revolver. Great. So gain 1 when destroying the artifact or making an attack. Okay, so you might want to trade this guy with Anita here. I've never actually used a trade action in this game, and this is the first time I've got a reason to use it. But maybe she'll trade it to him because he's the marksman, so he could probably use it better. So the dual one is gain 2 green when destroying the artifact or making an attack. When you attack, if you kill an enemy, you may attack a second time for free. Oh, this is perfect. Yeah, we want to trade this to Robert next turn for sure. Which is okay because Anita wants to go into his space to dig, and get her stake back probably. Okay, so that's the end of Robert's turn. Back to Anita. Okay, Anita. Okay, so she is going to move here and trade dual revolvers to Robert. And that says, if you have the ebony revolver, you may discard it and take the Gerald's revolver side of this card. So I'm going to discard this. And now he's got Gerald's revolvers. I'll discard this up here. So that was action 1. So action 2, she's going to dig. So now there's 2 of these tokens on the board, so I can roll 2 green dice. Do the roll. Okay, she definitely didn't get 6 successes, no insanity. So we're just putting a token down again. Getting not finding the artifact. That's fine. Okay, second action, she's got 1 action left. And she doesn't really want to move into either of those spaces. Man, and the heal is not going to be very good here. Yeah, this is a tough call. Yeah, and she can't attack. She doesn't have the marksman skill, so yeah, I guess the only thing she can do is rest. It's kind of a waste of rest. But really, there's nothing much else she can do, so she'll just heal that stress, I guess. Okay, so second one of these symbols. The farthest cultist moves 2 spaces towards you. So farthest one is probably this guy way over here. So 1, 2, it's moving here. And if they leave a space with other cultists, one of them follows. They didn't. And then we're going to summon cultists in blue. I don't know why there's 2 symbols there. Yes, okay. So yeah, we summon for every gate symbol on the card. So even though there's 2 blue there, we just summon 2 cultists. That's how that works. Okay. Okay, then we got 2 symbols there. With no monsters in her space, so she can investigate. So what does she got this time? Pickaxe. Useful for breaking stones, not bad for cracking skulls. You may claim the pickaxe. Gain a green when attacking and gain 2 when destroying the artifact. Okay, that's pretty good. So she's got that. Okay, that's the end of her turn. Back to Robert. And Robert's got these nasty guns. So he can roll 2 extra greens when attacking. Okay, yeah, he's going to go to town here. And then if he kills an enemy, he can attack a second time for free. And we get to apply that for every attack action we use. That is pretty sweet. I wonder if I can move between that, though, or do they have to be in the same space? I'm guessing they have to be in the same space, so I probably should move to where I can kill them and just mow down all these cultists. Let's do that, because that makes the best use of all my abilities. Okay, so let's move Robert here. And yeah, we'll just clear a path for Anita to do the digging. So let's just mow these guys down. So we'll roll 3, and then we get to roll an extra 2 for the guns. Okay, so we're just mowing down cultists here. So we got 2, 3, 4 hits. That's way more than enough. And 1 insanity. So we'll take out one of these cultists. Moving his insanity up by 1. Okay, now we'll do the free attack. And okay, so we got 2 insanity here. And so I can use this as a success because he's got the arcane ability. Now the snake gives me 1 free reroll. So let's reroll one of these. Okay, there's my second success. So I've got 1 insanity, 2 successes. That takes out a second cultist. Okay, so I got another insanity. I got another insanity. Yeah, I got another insanity. Okay, so that's going to trigger this card here. So give me a second. So first, the other thing that's getting triggered is the slaughter track. So I'll do that first. So move 1 up here, and I heal 2 stress. So I killed the second guy. Okay, so let's trigger my insanity. If there are no monsters in your space, move the nearest monster to your space. Oh yeah, otherwise you move them away. Okay, so nearest monster to me would be this cultist. So this cultist is moving in. Okay, and I think I've used... oh, I still got a free... I got a free... Hang on, no, I've taken 1 attack action. And what did I do here? I moved and took attack action. Then I got a free attack action. So I've got 1 action left. Okay, good. Okay, so when you go insane, you trigger your insanity, which we've done that already. And then you get to level up 1 of your skills. Okay, so I've got 3 skills here. So let's see what we can do. So we can level up my signature ability. I usually tend to focus on my signature ability at the beginning of the game. So let's see. When you kill the second enemy in a turn, gain 1 extra action this turn. That's tempting. The marksman gain 2 green when attacking a target in your space, not in your space. That's good too. And then the arcane mastery, instead, I may count any number of the elder signs as successes. So elder signs count as successes as well. Those are pretty good, but I like getting extra actions when I kill a second enemy. But, you know, the problem is there's not a lot of enemies on this board, and there isn't going to be. So unfortunately, even though that's pretty awesome, I think, you know, I'm getting to use it right now, but I don't think that's going to last much longer. So I really like the Arcane Mastery. So it's either getting the extra green dice, but I'm getting 2 already. You know, a 4 would be really nice. You know, these are both pretty good. And, you know, I'm pretty soon going to be a level up again. So let's level up this one. Let's just get lots of green dice and see how that goes. That was a tough choice. Okay. Although that doesn't help me with this cultist here. Because, yeah, I'm not going to be able to use the extra green dice on that guy. But, you know, I'm still rolling 5 dice on that guy. Using guns. I don't think I need to. Oh, it would be nice to move. Yeah, it's too bad I don't got another move. Because, you know, I'm going to be wasting my free attack with my guns. Because I can't hit 2 guys here. But, oh well. Not much I can do about that. Yeah, you know what? Oh, getting the... Yeah, I can see why that second action might be nice. That might be a better combo. You know what? I'll do that as my second thing. Let's just kill this cultist. Okay, he's dead. I got another insanity. Okay, so that one's dead. I'm not going to be able to use the extra attack action because I can't move. There's nothing in range of me anymore. But I need to move my insanity up. Going insane pretty quickly. Okay, so I gotta burn that extra attack action, unfortunately. Okay, and then we're gonna do mythos. Okay, luckily we didn't get the 3rd symbol here. So if the artifact is not on the board, which is not, summon 1 cultist in your space. Oh, thanks a lot. I hate it when they do that. I'm not gonna get to investigate. And if it was, we would move it 1 space toward the caves. So there's a cultist in my space. So now I can't investigate because there's a monster in my space. So the monster is going to attack me. The cultist gets to roll 2 green dice. And there's no defense in this game. So just, but I can use my stress to reroll. So cultist did not hit me. So no point in rerolling that. That's good for me. So that's the end of Robert's turn. Okay. Let's go to Anita. Okay, so Anita's my digger. So I opened space up here for her to go digging up there. So let's move Anita, and maybe I'll take my snake with me. Okay, and then I'm gonna dig there. So that's my second action to dig, and now I'll be rolling 3 extra dice. So now I actually have a chance of finding the artifact for the first time. I'm rolling 6 dice here. They all need to be successes though. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. The snake. Does it give me once per turn? Same just while attacking. So I'm not attacking. So that doesn't help me. So I could use some stress here to try to get the 6 successes. So yeah, it's probably worth spending 1 stress on. You know, if I get a success, then you know, then I can spend another. So let's see if that works. No. Okay, it's probably not worth burning more. Okay, so we're going to take 1 insanity here, and we're putting down another dig token. Moving up 1 on the insanity track. Okay, so she's got 1 action left. And yeah, she can't really do much. Yeah, she has to be in the same space to use her special thing. Yeah, she's kind of, I don't know if I'm being very efficient here, but yeah, I guess I'll just rest. Rest up. Like, you definitely don't want to move into a monster space at the end of your turn. That's just not a good idea. I guess I could have moved again, maybe back here or something, but yeah, maybe that's a better move, just to make sure she gets to draw a discovery card. Because you're going to move 3 out anyways, like she's going to have to move so, you know, yeah. You know, take that stress back. You know what? That might be the better thing, is just to move down here. Now I think I can leave the snake there, because the snake may follow you. So it can follow me here, and then I can drop it off. I think I can drop it off. Okay. Oh, no. I forgot the cultist was here. Does she have sneak? Oh, she has stealth, so she can leave one monster behind. She has stealth. That's her ability. Normally the monsters follow you, but she can leave one. She can sneak by one. Cool. Okay. Spawns of the Outer God. This sounds good. If Nug and Yeb are on the board, the nearest of them moves to your space. Otherwise... Oh, okay, here. We're doing the symbols here. So we're going to do 2 of these symbols. So the symbol we do is here. Is this in shot? Yeah, it is. Catch 1 fire. That's nice. So that means, I guess, I am catching 2 fire. Nasty, nasty, nasty. So I am on fire. I guess I spontaneously combusted. Okay. Evil. Okay, so we're done the draw mythos card. Now we're to the investigate part. Investigator fight, so I can investigate. There's no monsters in my space. Okay, so I'm doing the trapper here. Yep. Caught one of those strangers in a bear trap the other day. Don't know what they're setting up out here. You may take 1 stress to claim the trapper if you do not place the trap token in your space and claim the trap trigger. I will, I'll spend a stress here, so I'll get the trapper. So you may discard the trapper to place the trap token in your space, then take the trap trigger side of the card. And the trap trigger, discard this card and the trap token to kill all monsters in the trap token space. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, yeah. That's worth taking him along with me here. And, kind of drop that in a space full of monsters and trigger it. Okay, so that's the end of turn. So now we do end of turn effects, and then we do the fire. So there's no end of turn effects, and so now I've got to roll 1 black die for each of these fire tokens. So I'm taking 2 sanity damage. So that's going to trigger my insanity. And then these get discarded after they trigger. Okay, so I was supposed to be with somebody, wasn't I? Oh well. If there's at least 1 other investigator in your space, heal all your stress. If otherwise, take 2 stress and then heal 1 stress for each companion you have. Okay, so take 2 stress, and then I do have a companion. The snake is not a companion, it's an ally, so I get to heal 1 stress for the companion I have. Okay, but I also get to level up. So leveling up Beast Tutor, the command spell effect may be used as a free action once per turn. Ooh, that's better. That's way better. Or the same, like the Arcane Mastery or the Stealth. When I run, I may sneak 3 times, which means 3 enemies wouldn't follow me. That's pretty good. But I like leveling up my signature ability, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay, Robert's turn. Okay, Robert. Okay, so we want to mow down multiple guys in a turn. So we're going to move, and the monster will follow. So let me move here. Okay. Now, unfortunately, because he has to be 1 space away, I mean, a good move would be just to bring everybody in. And I mean, I kind of want to be in this space. It's probably the best spot for me to be in. Then I'm not going to be able to use my marksman ability on this guy. And this guy I got to hit 4 times. Because if it survives any of my attacks, the attacker loses 1 extra sanity for the roll. Oh, that's not terrible. I'm still rolling 5 dice against it. Because then I can mow these guys down. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to move into the space. So, okay. Get 1 reroll. Okay, so so I'll just get to roll 2 green dice because I'm in the same space. So I'll go for the cultist first. Cultist is way down. Oh, should have taken out this guy. That would have taken him out. With a 6. Okay. So we're taking 1 sanity here. Cultist is dead. I get my free attack now. Okay, so I got 3 hits here. I'm going to use my free snake reroll. There we go. So I got 4 hits. That takes out the hunting horror. So I don't take the extra sanity. I do still take 1 sanity damage. Taking 1 sanity damage here. Yeah, you know, in retrospect, I should have taken this one because I would be getting an extra action here. But I do get to move that up. And now that I hit that, I have to get in 1 level in one of my skills. So yeah, you know, maybe I'll do that. Does that trigger now then? I guess not. Because I didn't, I have to kill a second enemy again. Okay, so that's good now. Okay, and then we're going to, so that was my first action. So second action, I'm just going to keep on attacking. So now I'll be using my marksman, so I'll get the extra 2 dice. And now when I kill 2 guys with my second action, I'll get another action. So this is going to be cheating like crazy. Okay, let's take all these guys out. Say hello to my little friends. Okay, going for the cultist first. Okay, he's way dead. I'm taking 2 sanity here. Probably going to go insane a little too fast here. Okay, so the first guy's dead, and then I'll get a free attack after. First, I got to trigger my sanity. So now I got 2 insanity, but you only go up to the next level, so you don't keep going. So it's okay if you overpay. So it's good to overpay when you hit this. And the good thing is I'm going to be getting an extra green die on all my rolls now, too. Oh, and actually, I was supposed to roll 2. I didn't even roll that right. I was supposed to roll 4 green on that. Now I'll be rolling with 5 green. Wow. Insane. Okay, so... okay, so trigger this. If there are no monsters in your space, which they're not, then... Oh, then they're going to move the nearest monster to your space. Okay. He's actually working against himself with that insanity. So let's just move the cultist to my space. Okay, then we get to level something else up. So, what is this? So you gain a green on all rolls for each of these gold slaughter things I've reached in the slaughter track. Sure, that sounds good to me. Or I could just get way more successes. All the extra green die, you know, what's this last thing? When you kill the second enemy in a turn, gain 1 additional extra action this turn. Man, he's just going to have an insane amount of actions. I think I will do this here. That'll just get me more successes. Okay, so I'm going to shoot the cultist, so I can't use my... So I'll be doing extra 2 green for the gun, and then an extra green for my level on the insanity track. I don't get my marksman 1 because I'm shooting something in my space. But anyway, the cultist only takes 2 hits, so I'm not too worried about this. Okay, we only got 1 sanity. And of course, now all these elder signs are hits too, so like that's way overkill. He's a puddle of mush. Gone. Okay, I'm gonna keep track of that. So that was my second action. My third action, because I moved, I attacked, I got my free attack, and that's my second attack, and now I'm gonna get another free attack. Okay, so with this free attack, I'll get the extra 2 green dice. So now I'm rolling 5 green dice. Okay, and this, what do these guys do? So this is, oh, the fire guys. So when I destroy him, he's going to put a fire token in space. So they're kind of, they take 5 hits though, so I might not destroy him. I hope to, because then I'll trigger all my abilities. Only need 5 hits. How hard could that be? Oh yeah, definitely got 5 hits. I got 1 insanity there. So this guy's toast, and he's going to leave a fire token behind. And that's the second monster I killed. So this is going to move up 1. And then I'm going to get an extra action now. So I will use the extra action to dig. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 tokens on the board. So we'll roll 3 or 4 green dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think Arcane. I don't think it matters about attacking here. Arcane masteries, any count, making any roll. So yeah. So we have found the artifact. Okay, so if you get 6+ successes, place the artifact token in your space. Okay, so artifact token is here. Okay, so now we got to kill the artifact token. So that's the end of his turn. He got his billion actions done. Wiped about every monster off the board. Man, he's pretty awesome. Okay. Mythos time. Okay, so we got unknown behavior. So this is going to be the Dole is moving 1 space towards us. So that's this big guy. Ooh, that guy hits hard. I don't like him. Oh, and we've got our third symbol here. Okay, so each cultist and Elder One move 1 space towards you. There are no cultists on the board. We wiped them all out. But we got the 3 symbols. So when you get the 3 symbols, you reshuffle the Mythos deck. And then you trigger. We're going to trigger a bunch of stuff here. Okay, so when you have a negative advance, which is what's happening when you do that, they advance. So this is advancing to the next spot on this track, and when this gets into the red, the other one gets summoned onto the board by itself. We're trying to summon it early. Okay, so when that happens, we're going to summon 2 cultists at the nearest gate to me. So that would be Robert here. So the nearest gate would be this blue space. They just love this blue space. And then we're going to move Yeb 1 space on the influence set. So he's going to move here, and then we're going to trigger this. So when Yeb moves here, place a fire token in your space. Oh man, everything likes fire in this scenario. Okay, so fire token in space. You don't go on fire until you leave the space, I believe. Yeah, so when we leave this space, we're going to go on fire, and these don't come off. That's not too nice. So we've got 2 of these on the board now. So the fire is going to be come into effect here. Okay, so that's the Elder One. Okay, so now the new feature of this game is the unknown monsters also trigger when the old Elder One advances. So the Dole here, when the Elder One advances, Dole moves 2 spaces towards the investigator with the least health. In case of a tie, the nearest of the tied investigators. If not on the board, we summon him. So he's going to move 2 spaces towards. He's going to move into my space. That's not good. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. I'm doing this in the wrong order. You know what? 1, 2. So you check the summon. I did this totally wrong. I'm supposed to finish the turn. So you don't check the Elder One summoning until after your turn. That's part of the end of turn. So I did that wrong. So I'll leave this the way it is because that's not going to affect anything. But what I should have done is done the investigate, because after you draw the Mythos card, you do the investigator fight. There's no monsters in our space to attack me, so I get to do a discovery here. Okay, so I got dynamite. For getting gold out of a mountain, you may take 2 stress to claim the dynamite, and if I don't, I get the tempted condition, which is usually a bad thing. I'll take the 2 stress, because why wouldn't I want to stick a dynamite? Dynamite. Discard this card to deal 3 wounds to all figures in your space, including you, or an adjacent space. If the artifact is there, deal 5 wounds to it. Okay, oh yeah. That's the artifact killer. So we'll use that on the artifact for sure. Okay, so now we do the summoning things. Because we would do end of turn effects, we do fire. Robert's not on fire yet. Then we do the check the Mythos. So we did that. So we move him, we put the fire down. And now these guys move. So now he's going to move 2, which is big because that means he's not going to attack me, right? Otherwise, if we did it in the wrong order, he would attack me. Okay, and now this guy, when the Elder One advances, the nearest Groko, there's none because I just killed it, moves 2 spaces towards you. And then each investigator in the same space as a Groko catches fire. Summon 1 Groko to the farthest gate. So this guy's coming back. Way down here, though. Okay, and that's it. Okay, so then Elder One's not on the board yet, so no Elder One turn effect. So we're going back to Anita. She's no longer a digger because we have found the artifact, so now it's kill the artifact time. Okay, but there's a duel in the way. To destroy the artifact, we have to be in the space with the artifact and make a roll, and each success deals 1 wound to it. I kind of think I want that duel, although the duel has a beast tamer. He's a 7 damage, so 2, 3. She's gonna have to do some damage before she tries her, but she gets a free beast mastery thingy, so I think I'll soften him up a bit. And then and she's much weaker than Robert because we've been going to town with Robert. So what does she got? She got a pickaxe though, which gives me 2 greens when attacking the artifact, but only 1 when attacking. So she's got 1 for that, and no other bonuses at the moment. Although she's got the trapper, I can discard the trapper to place the trap token on space. Oh, and then I can kill all mat. That kills all mats. So I could kill it. I could discard this and entirely to put the trap token in my space and kill that duel outright. And then I could start working on the artifact. That's probably what I should do. Because we really want to work on the artifact. So you know what? I'll discard this. This puts a trap token in my space. And then I could discard this to kill all the monsters in the token space. I'll just do that. So I won't bother with the trap token. So yeah, that kills that, which is good. Again, that leaves the artifact. So I can attack the artifact now. So I'll have 3 shots at it. And I get to roll, because I got the pickaxe to use on it, I get to roll 2 green. So she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, and she's also arcane as well. So she's got 5 here, and then 1 sanity. So do 5 damage to the artifact with her first attack. And she'll move 1 up on the insanity. She's got 2 more cracks at that. Second roll. Oh, yeah, she's level 1, so she only gets 1 of these successes. And oh, her stress is pretty low. And I think the snake only works on it. Is this considered attack? No, it doesn't count as an attack. So that's only one damage. That's not very good. What does this thing have? I think it has 20 health. 20 wounds, yeah. Okay, so that's not great. Do I want to take another shot at it? I guess I gotta move my sanity up 1. You know what, take another shot at that. I'll worry about stress later. Hey, 1, 2, 3 hits and a sanity. Okay, that's not bad. So what are we at? 6 right now, so I'll be at 9. Oh, almost halfway there. And 1 more sanity damage. Okay. Middle's card. Great. Old One, Ancestors. Move the Elder One space on the influence track and then trigger that ability there. So we're moving here now. So when Yeb moves here, each investigator takes 1 stress or wound if they cannot take a stress. You can take stress. You each take 1 stress. And then the blue trigger on this space is the nearest cultist moves 2 spaces towards you. And if they attack you this turn, they gain an extra green. Okay, so that's this guy. He's moving here. And he's going to attack me with 3. So I can't investigate because they moved the cultist in there. So he's going to be doing 3 instead of 2. And it does 2 hits to me. I don't have any stress to use to do a reroll, so she's taking 2 damage. Okay, that's the end of her turn. When you attack, if you kill an enemy, you may attack a 2nd time for free. Apply this only once per attack action. That doesn't work for attacking the... Oh, but I can discard this dynamite to deal 5 wounds to the artifact, right? So might as well do that. So now it's at 14. Okay, I'll do your first action to attack the to destroy the artifact. So we get two bonus green from the guns, and 1 bonus green for the insanity check. So we're rolling 6 dice here, and all my elder sons count as successes. So we got 3 hits there. So what do we at here now? It's 15, 17 we're at. Okay, let's do that again. Oh, hang on, I got a sanity. No, I don't think that was like that. Otherwise I would have hit 4 times. Okay, yeah, we got the last. That's it. So taking another sanity. Let's take our sanity. And we've destroyed the artifact. Boom. Artifact is toast. Okay, so the ritual is disrupted now. And as soon as you disrupt the, this is an instant effect. As soon as you disrupt the ritual, you're gonna activate the next card. Now I can't keep these all in shot. Maybe I'll put them down here. Maybe I'll try to keep them in shot down here, assuming I won't need to go down to that space anymore, because all these cards remain active. Okay, so when revealed, summon Yeb and Neg into your space. Each investigator takes 1 stress or 1 wound if they cannot take a stress. So they're both coming into our space. Boom, boom. That's not ideal because we want. And he doesn't have sneak, eh? Yeah, that might not have been the best idea. You must defeat them both to defeat a stage. When Yeb and Neg is defeated, knock its figure over until the other one is also defeated. Okay. Whoa, that's tough. So they're both 12. And they're both going to attack me. Maybe I should have waited a turn. So we also got this cultist to deal with. Okay, so he can't use his marksman. Yeah, I'm wondering if I should, this turn, just try to kill that cultist so I'm not getting attacked by 3 things. Probably the best move at this point. Yeah, let's just kill the cultist. So I'm rolling the 6 dice here. I just want to kill the cultist. Should be a gimme. Oh, 2 insanity. Okay, just limiting the damage here. Okay. So I'm going to draw our Mythos card. If there are any dig tokens in your space, remove them all. Otherwise, summon 1 cultist to your space. So there is. So we get to remove the dig. Oh, there is no dig token in this space, is there? Oh, great. So I got a cultist anyways. Oh, I would have had 2. So it would have been worse. Okay, so now I got to fight. All these guys are attacking me. Okay, so let's do this one at a time. I might be toast here. But that's the way it goes. Okay, so you got to add up all there. So this Yeb is attacking me with green, 2 green and a black. He's 2 black and a green. So 3 green, 3 black, and he's 2 green. So I'm dealing with all this. Hope they don't slaughter me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's instant death. Oh, but I have the pumpkin. Okay. So, okay, so I'm taking a sanity also, so that means this is triggering here. Okay, so what does my insanity do? Oh, great. Otherwise, move 1 monster in your space 1 or 2 spaces away. Otherwise, move 1 monster in space. Okay. That's perfect. I do want to move a monster. Although the elder ones are not considered monsters. Neither are the cultists, I don't think. Yeah, elder ones and cultists are not monsters. Great. Okay, so this is useless. It's only good against the other monsters. Okay, but the pumpkin's not useless. So, how's this pumpkin work? So, any wounds you take... Oh, and this is going to flip over. So let's flip this over first. Okay, any wounds you take may... Because I hit the third thing here. So any wounds you take may instead be applied to the jack-o'-lantern on as wound tokens. This still counts as you taking wounds, and the jack-o'-lantern cannot be healed. Once per attack before rolling dice, you may remove a wound token from here to gain... Ooh, cool. Okay, so... Okay, so I'll apply these. So apply 3 to this so I don't die. So any wounds you take may instead be applied to the jack-o'-lantern as wound tokens. Still counts as you taking wounds. Okay. It can't be healed. But I can heal it. Okay. And then, okay, so I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits I took there, so it's still taking 2 here. Okay. Ouch! Well, good thing he had the jack-o'-lantern. Okay, so that's it for Robert's turn. Yeah, and his insanity goes off. Well, it says if there are no monsters in your space, move the nearest monster to your space. Okay, so I gotta have a monster in my space as well. This is the nearest monster here. I think 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, either or. I don't like that thing, so let's move this one. It's getting tight in here. That's the end of the turn. So not on fire, because we haven't left the space, so we're not going to be on fire, but usually... Okay, so sometimes the other monsters have ended turn effects. This has none. It just says we have to defeat them both before we can go to the next stage. Okay, so Nita's turn. Okay, so now this is where the game turns into just fighting the monsters. So I guess I just pick which one. It doesn't matter which one I attack. Let's see, Anita here. She never got to use her command spell. She's kind of, yeah, it just wasn't the right scenario for her. She's got the pickaxe, so she gets an extra green here. She hasn't really leveled up at all here. So she is weak. She's going to take a beating here. She has stealth, though, but she can only get away from one monster. But I might as well draw them away from... I got to get them away from him. So she's going to be the sacrificial lamb, I guess. She'll move here. I'm just going to pull them all with me so that he can use his marksman. Or should I leave one behind? No, let's take them all. She's not going to do... Because she can work on these guys, I guess. And then he can work on these guys next turn. We've got to reduce the monsters in here. So she's taking a fire for that. She's going to get a fire. She can't heal because she's not in a safe space. So I think she's probably going to die here. So because she's pretty weak. That's just too much for her to handle. I probably brought the other ones onto the board way too quick. Okay, so she's gotten 3 successes here and an insanity. And again, she wanted to be in the same space as him, so that probably wasn't... I should have probably attacked and then moved. You know what? I'll do that instead. I'll move at the end. So that makes more sense for her sanity thing. So let's pretend... I'll do that next turn, so let's pretend I didn't do that. And I'm attacking the cultist. So I got 3 hits in the insanity, so they'll take out that cultist. She's going to take an insanity here. And then her insanity is if there's at least one other investigator in your space, which there is, then we get to heal all our stress. Yay. Okay, now she gets to roll an extra green die. So now she's going to try to kill... Now, I don't want to... When I kill this thing, it's going to leave another fire, right? So now is when I should move and pull everything into this room here. And hopefully I'll kill this thing. And I already took the fire token, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, so she's got 3 hits here, and that guy takes 5. I got the snake, so I got an extra roll here. Okay, 4. Okay, so that's worth trying for. I'll take a stress. And I'll try with that last success. I already used my elder sign to... Oh, I didn't level myself up. Because my sanity went off last round. I should have leveled myself up. I'm going to do this because this is pretty much useful at this point, and I'm not going to be sneaking away. Well, sneaking away from things would be good. 3 things. Ooh, I could have snuck a move there and then snuck away from them. Ooh. Yeah, maybe, okay, hang on. I would have leveled up to this, and you know what? Instead, you may count any number, or sorry, not that one. When you run, you may sneak 3 times. So I believe what I could do, it's going to cost me some health here, which might actually end up killing me anyways. If I took the sneak ability, instead of attacking this, I could have moved here, pulled all these guys, and then I could sneak away. Now, you know, I might want to, I can sneak back here, because I can leave 3 monsters here. I think I will do that. Now I'm going to take an extra fire, but I have a much better chance of surviving another round that way. Okay. Okay, so let's do that. And hope this mythos phase doesn't mess me up too much here. So if the artifact is on the board, it's not. If it isn't, move all enemies 1 space towards you. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh, it's going to force Robert to have to move, unfortunately. So he's going to have to waste an action. But all enemies means everything is moving into this space. Although, the artifact is on, move all cultists and investigators with the tempted condition 1 space. No. Yeah, I guess these guys just all move here. Okay. And I'm in a safe space, so I can do discovery. The Black Hat. Yeah, I'm Oscar's personal security. I protect him from those strangers and from the corrupt law in this town. You may take 2 stress to claim the guard. And what's a guard do? If you have a weapon, gain green when destroying the artifact or making an attack. Okay, let's do that. This gives me an extra green dice when attacking. Okay, and then now the end of turn. I think there's no end of turn effects, but in the we've only got 2 symbols, but she's got 2 fire to deal with here. So we're gonna be rolling 2 black dice and 2 sand. That's actually pretty good. We want her to level up. 1, 2. I don't mind that at all. Okay, fire is done. And we're on to Robert. Hey, Robert, it's go time. Okay, so unfortunately, he's gonna have to move 1. I'm going to take a fire. Okay, you know what? I should try to kill these 2 guys because then I can get my ability going. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4 of those. So we're rolling 7 dice. Yeah, we're gonna try to kill those 2 monsters. So we'll start with the fire guy, I guess. And then because we got this guy. They're both 5s, so. But I gotta take a stress when attacking this one. I'll do the other guy first. Oh, that was a bad roll. 1, 2, 3. It's a really bad roll. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to kill 2 things. That really sucks. Okay, so we'll do 3 damage to that guy. That was just a really bad roll. Okay, let's Oh, sorry, I should take 2 sanity. I believe it was 2. 2 sanity. Okay, let's check that thing again. We gotta get the monsters down. Or I'll save that for next round. Yeah, let's save it for, well, yeah, let's just attack it again, I guess. Yeah, now I get the good roll. Take another sanity. It's toast and it's gonna leave a fire. Okay, that triggers my sanity. Well, now monster's gonna move into my space. That is garbage. Okay, he's moving into my space. All right, this replaces that on this track. Okay, yeah, because this still has to advance because we still have a timer on this game. Yeah, so I don't think it's a big deal to move this because we've barely moved at all on there, but it does trigger all the effects. So the effects we have, okay, so that one's just, we have to kill them both. So the effects, we have to summon 2 cultists on the nearest gate. Nearest gate, so he's here, 1, 2, 1, 2, so let's summon blue, let's just summon them all to the blue gate. And then we move Yeb 1 space on the influence track. So we have to discard 1 item or companion unless you take a stress. Oh, well, definitely take a stress because I'm not discarding my guns. I'll take a stress. Okay, so that's the other one, and then we got to do these other ones. So the Dole is not on the board, so he's going to be summoned at the farthest gate. This guy, the farthest gate is probably this one, I guess. Oh no, where am I? I'm here. 1, 2, yeah. Oh, yeah, 1, 2. This is all one room, right? 1, 2, 3. So this was the farthest gate here. He's gonna go to the farthest gate as well. It's a good thing I killed him because he would have dropped more fire on me. Okay, so that's it for that. Now he's going to attack me, of course. So he rolls 4 greens. Oh, wait a minute, I should have forgot about this. Once per attack, before rolling the dice, you may remove a wound token from this to gain. Oh, you know what? I should have done this twice. Let's roll the extra greens and see what we should have gotten here. Maybe this would have helped me. So first attack. Oh, it doesn't matter. I probably, yeah, you know, it doesn't matter. Killed it anyway. So let's just take the tokens out there. See, I told you I'd forget something. There's just too much going on here. Okay, so I'm getting attacked, but at least that gives me more extra hit spots because he's hitting me with 4 greens here. But he only got 2 hits, so I think I'll put those on the pumpkin. Okay, and then we do end of turn effects, but I don't think there is anything except for the fire. I got to roll 1 fire on myself. And taking a hit. So I'll take 1 hit and discard my fire token. Okay, Nita's turn. What is Anita going to do? She's got the guard. Command spell does nothing. Yeah, literally, she's not much she can do because she has to. Well, I guess she can move in and attack and then move away because she can sneak away. And she probably wants to get away from that Dole because it's going to pound on her. So she'll move in, do 1 attack, and then she'll sneak away. So let's move in here with the snake. I'll give me an extra reroll here. Guard gives me an extra green. I've got a green from my track now. And that's it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. And I'm taking 1 sanity damage. So it's doesn't matter which one of these we do. Let's do this one first, then, because then we'll flip the stage when we get that, if we ever get that far. Okay, so I'll do 5 to him, taking 1 sanity damage here. And then she can sneak 3. Of course, I'm in the fire again. Oh, and there's lots of fire around. Well, I just guess I'll move up here. Take my fire. She's got to do some healing at some point. All right. Get those. Oh, they're going to move again. Okay, so that's just triggering the blue here. And it's going to trigger at the end of the turn. And then, we're going to summon 2 cultists to yellow. Okay, so the blue is catch fire. Oh, great. I'm even more on fire. Thanks for that. Okay, but I am in a safe space there, so I can investigate. Heal from fire, hopefully. The banker. Those robed men gave me a mountain of gold for some artifacts acquired in the east. I didn't know they were going to do this, I swear. You may take 2 stress, which I don't have to do, so I can't do that, so I got to take the tempted condition. So now when I claim that condition, I move 1 space towards the artifact. It's not on the board. At the end of the turn, if you are in the same space as the artifact, take 2 stress. Okay, so this isn't going to affect me at all because the artifact is already destroyed. Okay, she's got to roll 2 dice here, and then we gotta summon. We gotta move advance the other one again. So she takes nothing, so that's good. Discard those. Okay, the other one advances. When the other one advances, 2 cultists at the nearest gate. She's 2 cultists right in her space. Okay, and then this guy moves once. So when it moves here, replace a fire token in your space. That sucks. Yeah, we are getting hosed here. Well, actually, we're not doing too bad, I guess. We're at least fighting the old ones. I don't think we're going to get very far, though. Okay, so the Dole is going to move 2 spaces towards the investigator with the least health, which would actually be Robert. 1, 2. I mean, doesn't really matter because it's only going to get here. That's looking like a fun room. Okay, and then this guy is going to move 2 spaces towards you, and then each investigator space is going to catch fire. But again, it's moving into this space, so the space is getting really crowded, that little tiny space there. Okay, so that's it for all the effects. Now it's Robert's turn. Okay, I think I want to try to trigger Robert's ability here because we got 2 monsters. So if I take 2 monsters out, we get the free attacks and stuff, right? So, and extra actions, all that goodness. So let's do that. This thing I've got to pay a stress, which I can't even pay. Yeah, almost toast here. Well, let's just take these guys out. So let's go for the Dole. Dole will take 7 hits, though. Okay, let's hit this guy first. 3, 2, 2. Yeah, and then I get to burn one of these to add a green die. Don't forget to do that this time. And I got 2 green dice for that. Okay, let's kill that little Grokos. Need 5 hits this time. Oh yeah, I got it. I didn't even roll any sanity there. It's just dead. It's gonna leave another fire, of course. Now I get my free attack. Okay, so that, and it's another attack action. So I think I can burn another health off this thing once per attack. Yeah, so I can spend another one of these. So it's weird. I kind of want to get hit now. Okay, let's go for the Dole. I should have taken a shot at the Dole last time. I had enough there to kill it. 1 shot there. Alright, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 exactly. And I didn't roll any sanity. But I did kill the dole. Sweet. Okay, so that's the second one. So I triggered this, is what I wanted to do last time. Triggered that. Okay, when you kill the second enemy, and I get an extra action as well. Okay. And I get to heal 2 stress as well. 1, 2 stress. Okay, perfect. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. Still a monster in my space. Okay, and then I get to, this lets me level up something. Oh yes, if I go here, that gives me an extra 2 green dice. This lets me heal stress. Oh, let's do give me an extra 2 green dice, man. Okay, let's take out these. Let's take out the old ones. Yes, I've only I've only used 1 action so far. I gotta burn another one of these. Keep the same dice. Okay. Let's take out Nug. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a sanity damage. So 7. You had 5. Oh, just took him out. Took out Nug, which is this one. Lay him down. Okay. And I still get my free attack action. Remember, I've only used 2 actions so far. I got 1 sanity damage. Oh, and I got, yeah. And I got an extra action. Right, so I gotta keep track of here. So I'm only taking my second action. So I'm taking my, now I got my free combat, my free attack now. Okay, so now I've got to lose 1 green die because I don't have any more health on the pumpkin to spend. So now I'll attack. So this is another free action. I'll attack Nug. Or Yeb. Hey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 2 sanity damage. We're going to advance. Okay, so let's take my 2 sanity damage. 2 sanity damage. This triggers here. There's a monster in my space, so I can move it 1 or 2 spaces away. Bye, monster. Okay, now I'm doing this right. Okay, so this stage goes down here. Let's add that to here. Okay, when revealed, move Yeb to the starting space. Oh, great, that's where I got all these cards here. You know, I don't need these actions over here, so let's put them here. Okay, so Yeb's moving to, or Yeb, well, Yeb's this one. Which one's Yeb? This one's Yeb, I think. Move him to the starting space. Move Nug to the yellow gate. Oh, great. Now they're splitting up. Move Yeg to the yellow gate. They are both fully healed. Then draw and resolve 1 Mythos card. Oh, that's crap. Oh, no, I was supposed to reshuffle these. Draw and resolve a Mythos card. Oh, great. And the diamond monster's moving. This guy. There is none, so we're going to summon 1 at the farthest gate. Where is he's here? Farthest gate is what? 1, 2, still this one. Okay. Oh, and then now he's moving 1 space towards me. This is all kinds of not fun. Hey, loyal followers. The farthest cultist moves 2 spaces towards you. It's going to be there. If they leave a space with other cultists, 1 of them will follow. And then we summon 2 more cultists in blue. Blue, which is weird. Okay, so he's still got more actions left. Okay, so he used 2 combat actions, and he got an extra action. So he can move. Well, let's move. Yeah, she's a lost cause. I don't want to move through here because look at all that fire. I'll move here, take 1 fire. And then I will take another shot at him. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage and 1 sanity. He didn't do too bad that turn. But he is almost dead, so he's going insane again. Oh no, it's going to move a monster into his space. Oh shoot, you know what? I haven't been leveling myself up, I don't think. Because I've leveled myself up twice for that, and I should have leveled myself up. So I should have leveled up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, now 8 times. So 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wow. 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Man, I'm selling myself short here. So I actually should have a bunch of extra actions still. Yeah, because I could have done this one. So I guess I'll give myself an extra action. So I should basically have everything 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. So I should have, because I'm 8, 2, 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I should just basically have 1 space not done. 2 successes each. You may perform 1 free attack per turn against a target not in your space. Well, let's go out and blaze the glory here. Yeah, probably. Let's just do 1 more attack on him. See what happens. But yeah. There's no way we're winning this, but it'd be nice to. One more roll. Yeah, here I'm kind of like, oh wow, I didn't get the. I did survive. So he's done, and I heal 4 stress. Oh, nice. So heals all his stress. Yeah, I think I'm going to stop here. Yeah, then definitely not going to win. But that's basically, we've seen how the new rules work and everything, and a little bit of the new monsters and how that cool new Nug and Yeb work. So yeah, probably I don't think there's any way of winning this, but thanks for watching. And yeah, as usual, I'll follow this up with a review of the expansion. Talk to you later.